Being away from home, that was the worst part of it. You know, I couldn't see my family. I couldn't call them when I wanted to. I remember calling my grandma one time, and it just broke me down because I couldn't see her like I wanted to. I was away from her. I couldn't take care of her. I couldn't call her. I couldn't kiss her. You know, I couldn't do anything with her.
It was hard being away from home, knowing that you can't, you know, talk to your parents anytime you want to, or can't see them every time you want to. Just seeing people that you normally don't, you don't know like that, and you gotta eat, sleep, wash with them, everything. It was scary. You think like, you know what they're gonna do to you, who's gonna mess with you, who you have to get in a fight with, how long you gonna be there, all types of things.
When I first saw the fence, my hope just left. I had no hope. Like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to expect.
Hi, my name is Louise Slater, and I am the chair of a new foundation that's just been founded called Friends of Juvenile Justice. And I want to tell you about it, what we're about, and why we need your help. We have started a campaign we're calling the Community Connections Campaign. The large part of this will be a new entrance to the Broad River Road facility that's kinder, gentler, friendlier for people to come to. This entrance will include places for families, parole officers, community social workers, folks that need to help our children transition are going to be able to come and meet. Right now, there is no good place on the facility for children to meet with their families, and they tell us that is the single most important thing that they need or want while they're here, is a chance to meet with their family. Right now, they have to meet in a converted lockup facility with bars, and it's not very conducive, and we feel like it's not going to encourage families to come.
Kids come in here sometime that are 13 and 14 years old, and they'll spend the next 3 or 4 years here. They need a place to be able to go and sit down and visit with their family, their brothers and their sisters, their aunts, their uncles, whoever. They just need that.
Yes, I have family come visit. I had to say my family probably more worried about, am I, actually changing? Because they know how I used to be when I was home, so probably more worried about, have I actually made a change, so when I go home they see a difference in me.
Being away from home, it felt terrified to me, because knowing that you don't see your mom and dad and brothers or sisters, you don't see them every day. And my first night, the only thing I really did my first night was, laid on my bed and thought about home, basically, and how, I compared it with what I could have been doing, at home in my house, my home with my parents. I compared that to what I was doing, in a different environment. It felt, nothing good.
Oh yes, sir. My mother and my stepfather, they come and see me every weekend. They come on a regular basis every weekend. It makes it better for me here, me being away from them and all, me getting to see them. It makes me feel a lot better. But I know whenever they leave, it kind of makes me upset because I just want to go with them. But it makes it go by a lot better for me. I miss them a lot. This is the first time I've ever got taken away from them like this and just been away from them like this. But yes, sir, I do miss them a lot. I'm starting to adjust to it a little bit better, but it is kind of hard.
I commend to you the Friends of Juvenile Justice. They are fulfilling vital needs that otherwise will go unmet with these children. I view the children that come into this facility as the least of God's children. They have the least hope, the least future, often the least family and the least money. They are overwhelmingly poor. They are overwhelmingly from broken families. they don't come in here with a lot of hope. We've got to give them that hope. I hope that you will join us in serving these, the least of God's children, not only to help them, but to make sure that when they come back into your community, that they come back better than they came in here. And we need your help to get the tools to carry out our mission. Thank you very much.
How can you help? You can help by getting involved, by finding out more about this Community Connections campaign, and by taking an active interest in those youth that are in your community and in your county. These are the children who are left behind. They really are. They're the children that, in my mind, without us, will not make it. And not only will they be a burden to taxpayers and a burden to society, but we will have lost an important human being. Each of these people, I care about their future, and I hope that you will help me with the Community Connections campaign. Thank you.
What was it like coming through that gate for the first time when you got brought in here?
It's like you hopeless, I guess. And it's, you coming in and you like, this is where I'm gonna be for a while.